Welcome to F12 MJD News Update. Greetings and peace of the Lord Jesus Christ be with you, dear people of God. We live in challenging times. The MCO or CMCOs has not slowed down the world. Things are happening too fast. For some, out of desperation, appear to want to hurry decisions or slow down legitimate processes or kill off tested systems of governance. Remembering the Malay proverb, biar ikut resmi padi, makin berisi, makin tunduk. A thought for the week. An eager young man longing to live a good life went to his rabbi and said, I know the Hebrew scriptures say that we ought to love God with all our heart, with all our soul, with all our mind, and all our strength. But I am very much aware that my heart and soul and mind and strength have bad parts in them. So tell me, how can I love God? After a pause, the rabbi replied, well, it seems that you are going to have to learn how to love God with the bad parts too. Something to think about. David Steindl Rust said, the antidote to exhaustion is not necessarily rest, but wholeheartedness. Oscar Wilde commented, in fiction, good people do good things and bad people do bad. That's why it is called fiction. In real life, bad people can do good things and good people can do bad things. It's not about learning to love when one has perfected love in oneself. Rather, it is about loving when we are yet weak, imperfect, and sinful. Never stop loving even when you fail or fall. Announcements for this week. 1. The extended MCO ends on the 4th of March 2021. Whether MCO or CMCO, some slack has been given to Rumah Ibadat Bukan Islam. Beyond the 30-minute allocation for worship, between the times of 6 a.m. and 10 p.m. for Malacca, and 6 a.m. to 2 p.m., then 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. for Johore. The number of worshippers at one slot is 50% of the venue's capacity for Malacca, and not beyond 30 persons for Johore. The SOPs, especially times for sanitation, face masks, and physical and social distancing is to be observed before, during, and after services. The CMCO permits gatherings for weddings, funerals, meetings, seminars, and trainings. 2. Malacca Johore Diocese's Lantern 2021 has opted for the theme Live Simply that others may simply live. The Caritas Malacca Johore Diocese with Christian Justice Commission are animating reflections, community projects, and Lenten collections to live Lent fruitfully. Begin by teaching each family member to put aside RM1 or more each week for charity, which is our faith in action. On Palm Sunday or after, offer the Lenten gift to Jesus, the suffering, the abandoned, and the fearful. 3. Prayers for Myanmar. In your church, BEC, parish intercessory groups, or as families, pray for non-violent political solution, release of elected leaders who are detained, and the return of the nation to democratic rule. Include this intention in the Sunday liturgy. 4. Some diocesan events. On the 22nd of February, The Malacca, Johore Diocesan Young People Network, or MJD YPN, organized an online mass for all youths, young adults, and campus students preparing to return to school, exams, colleges, and universities, and even work. It was a mass for those who had lost their jobs, were changing work, and are looking for employment. They joined me, the celebrant, at St. James Chapel, Majuri Center. A total of 89 participated via Zoom, while others watched live stream on the Facebook. The Diocesan Family Life Ministry has arranged for a Zoom session with Dr. Joseph Jacob, a geriatrician, a consultant psychiatrist from Kuala Lumpur, to speak on the pandemic stress and coping among the elderly. Contact Deacon Leslie Petrus or the Diocesan Family Life Ministry for more information. This week's Q&Q. The Q asks, how can we respond to any troubled times that confront us? The late Archbishop John Quinn of San Francisco proposed 7 strategies from John's Gospel, chapters 13 to 17, as a response and opportunity to testify. 1. John 13:5, Jesus washed the disciples' feet. It is about allowing Jesus to serve or minister to us to love more. Next, John 13:14 to 15, Jesus said, you also ought to wash one another's feet. In these times, seek to serve others, willing to assess the needs of others, to be available, to initiate creatively, be generous. Next, John 13:16 to 17, Jesus said, the Father will give you another advocate to live with you forever. It means living according to the Spirit, abiding in Jesus and bearing much fruit. Next, John 14:13, Jesus said, the ruler of this world is coming. We have to be aware. We have to identify the evil, the work of the evil one, their influences and enticements, but the Spirit of truth will guide you in all the truth. Next, John 15:16, Jesus said, you did not choose me, but I chose you. It is about realizing that we have been chosen, being chosen to live strengthened by the knowledge and experience that you are personally chosen and sent. Next, John 17:20 to 23, Jesus said that they may be one as we are one. In these times, we need the community. Being in community is important. To be in union with God through formation and the community's sustenance. Finally, John 17, verses 1, 9, and 20, Jesus said, I am asking on my behalf, they are yours. We have been invited to be in union with God through prayer. Turn to Him in prayer when struggling with ambiguity and adversity. The troubled times we face can be our response or opportunity to testify. Thank you for watching. Let us continue to build God's kingdom together. Another week of opportunity to witness to the love of God. God bless you. Take care. Be safe.